Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Virgo. Hey Virgo, I hope everything's going great. Okay, I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. I was able to pull a card for you asking what is your energy. I feel like Virgo, you are in a state, this is, and I'm going to try and pronounce this. I'm not even going to sit up here and be like, yeah, because no. I have Pratyahara or Pratyahara. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But this card speaks to you shedding things that no longer serve you. It talks about a time in your life where there are certain habits that you may have had that you're not going to have anymore. You're going to start to diminish them. These habits will be diminished. There's an element of growth here. This growth talks about just examples where you're not going to have to go out to lunch every day and buy a piece of chocolate, or there are these habits like buying chocolate, too much of something. It could be addiction to something. It's too much of something, and these things are going to become insignificant. You can notice, hey, I used to have this coffee every day at 8 a.m. I don't need that coffee anymore. These habits are going to start to do away because there's some sort of growth here. This over here. All right. Yeah, I think you guys can still see that. Okay. So Virgo, also the energy that I'm getting from you is you guys need to, it looks like you guys are in a current state of making these changes to your life, these necessary changes. I did not pull any of these cards reversed, right? So we're going to take a look and see where you are. It looks like you may have some problems expressing your feelings, right? That's what it looks like. So this card talks about you allowing your emotions to be fully expressed, right? I think that for a while, for some of you, something may have happened where there could have been a loss of a person, mourning of a partner, something like that, and you failed to really show your emotions, at least to the world, right? But I kind of feel like there's something where maybe you could have been maybe even keeping yourself busy so that you could not have to deal with whatever you were feeling, right? And I think people may suspect sadness or whatever I think this may be over a period of time. In certain instances, I think people may have suspected you weren't feeling great, or hey, he just went through this. I know there must be some pain there, but you, for some reason, refuse to give into it or acknowledge it. Or maybe you choose who you're going to show your face to. I feel like you're moving forward, or at least trying to, with courage and faith. And I feel like there was an element of an inability to adapt to things when they changed. I feel like you're moving forward, overcoming some sort of fear that you had. And you are constantly right now reminding yourself to be positive about all things, because you are the one who has control of your destiny. You are telling yourself, I am not a victor. I'm not a victim. I'm a warrior, and I can do this. I can face my fears. Whatever comes in front of me, I'm just going to face it. I will move forward. So I think you're determined to move forward. I feel like at some point, and I don't know, I'm not sure why this is. I feel like you are a very kind person, right? However, I feel like there could be some acknowledgement that the way you say things to people could be an issue. I think you're reminding yourself, and this was a couple of, I think, what is this? This is a couple of signs, pretty much all their signs. I think at least the last one, Taurus, I did. They were actually, too, trying to determine, how am I going to approach people? When I speak to people, how am I going to say this? Am I going to say this sarcastically? Am I going to meet people where they are? So I think there's this focus on, hey, I need to maybe have a better attitude towards people and help others instead of waiting for them to ask me. Like, you'll know somebody needs help with something, and it's like, yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to sit and figure out how long it takes her to actually ask me, because she's not going to figure it out. And if you know this, why don't you just step in? So there's this element of selflessness that I think you're aware of, because I think there have been a little bit of, I don't know, cattiness or boastfulness or arrogance. So it looks like you're aware of that now, and I'm glad about that. That's awesome. We have self-discipline. Your discipline and willpower is going to significantly help you move forward with whatever it is you're trying to get done. I feel like at this time you are done with needing the approval of others. I think whatever comes up against you, you're going to face it with self-determination. This talks about the third chakra. This is inner peace, personal peace, self-confidence, self-worth, and trusting and accepting your gut feelings. I face each challenge with determination and courage. I'm determined to live my life till its fullest potential. I think you're starting to understand that you're working in the fact that I'm strong and I'm capable, and my actions speak louder than words. All right. Okay. So I think that's kind of what you're facing anyway. I think Virgo, see, the thing is, I think there might be somebody requesting that you be a little more verbal about something, because it says here that you typically, I'm not very expressive about my feelings, and I don't think it's just with mourning or things like that. I think it's overall. I think this might be an overall challenge for you, because you ultimately feel like my actions speak louder than words. Why do I have to talk? You have to understand that you may have some people in your life that require you to speak a little bit more, right? And be mindful of the way you speak to folks. But I also see some courage and faith that needs to be had on your end as well, and you're reminding yourself regularly to be positive. So I think that's an acknowledgement that you could be taken the wrong way by the way you say things. Okay, so I think there's some acknowledgement there of that. Let's take a look and see what these cards are saying here. Virgo, I'm showing that we have the sun reversed here. There could be some sort of delays happening. Typically, the card with the sun card upright is a card of happiness, material gain. So this is always going to be a positive time, right? This is also a positive card. But in terms of when these things are going to come into fruition, when am I going to see my material gain? When am I going to see the fruits of my labor? I think that is something that is going to be delayed with you, and it's going to delay your happiness a little bit, or your contentment. I see that there are some changes being made, Virgo. There seem to be inner changes, or signaled by inner timing. You might be having a hard time in this process of change. However, these cards, for some of you, are cautioning you to grow up. For others of you, you're being cautioned to just make a judgment about a situation, or think about some situation holistically before you call it. All right. This card also symbolizes that there could be some kind of separation that you're experiencing. You could be in separation with a partner. This could be a Scorpio. You could be in separation with an Aries. We have Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is a generous, giving person. Even though this person is generous and giving, they also want to see tangible results. Meaning they're not just going to give you their money without knowing, which is like some people require you give a business plan. What is your business proposal before I hand you all this money? I want to know what you're going to do with it. I want to know what the ratio is. I want to say, what are the numbers? What am I going to expect? What is my rate of return? So I think that this is somebody who's willing to give as long as there's a solid plan, right? But she wants tangible results in her investments because she's worried about her future. She's worried about her comfort. Okay, so this is clearly Virgo here, worried about their comfort. Okay, this also could be about a situation too. So this could be a person, this could be a situation. I believe this has to do with the situation of you wanting to make sure that your investments are solid. All right. Who knows? We have Three of Swords here. So Three of Swords is talking about some kind of separation. All right. And if you look at it, we go back to Judgment Reverse. That also talks about separation. So you could actually be in separation from your partner. This could be an air sign. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. There was somehow a third party entered into your situation here. You might be feeling some kind of sorrow. You might be feeling sick to your stomach, heartache over it. But there's some kind of separation, and it's time to let go of this matter. Whatever this situation is having to do with this Three of Swords, this third party, you have to let go. I feel like you're in a time of confusion right now, and that's kind of evident here. There's a time of confusion, and you're not sure if you should give up on something or pull back from it. Like, entirely. Pull back and give up, I think that's a better way to put it. Or if you want to move forward and maybe try and fix it. I feel like you're just sitting here. I feel like you're not doing anything. And the cards are advising that making a decision is better than not making any decision at all in this matter. There is something going on here, and it has to do with the Knight of Swords. So whenever we look at the Knight of Swords, what we're showing is some lifestyle change. There's something that had to change, and I think something that was driven by drama is kind of what got in the way here. There's something with drama. This is the Knight of Swords energy, so there's probably some kind of lifestyle change because of some kind of a separation, and that may have to do with your partner. So this could be an air sign, again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But there was something that had gone down, Virgo. I don't know if it was with this person, and somebody wound up having to change their lifestyle altogether. There could have been an impact on money. I don't know if this person left or if this person caused trouble. I'm not quite sure what happened here. Let's see. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Pentacles here. So 10 of Pentacles is focused on the home and the family. And we can kind of see after some separation, you maybe found yourself in a position now where you're better able to take care of your family. Or maybe you have children. I'm not sure what the situation is here, but you may have children. Somebody, because of this third party, I believe your finances may have changed. I think something might have changed there. We have the Ten of Swords. Let me see, where am I? We have Queen of Wands. So we have Queen of Wands reversed, and that talks about somebody who's a powerful woman. I think that this is a person. I don't know if this person had something to do with whatever happened here, but this is a person who basically they're worried about having control over everybody else's affairs. Now this has come up pretty much in all of the readings that I've done so far. For this is the third one that this card has come up in. So there's somebody here, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who took some kind of action to make, I don't know what happened here. This could have to do with creativity, but I also feel like this could be an interruption in your relationship, right? Because this is a person who is, this could be a bad business deal. This could be a powerful person who wants your power in exchange for something. This card is also cautioning you to be careful who you do business with. And I hate to say it, but according to what I'm reading, it says specifically with women. If there's a woman that you're doing business with, you might want to be careful of greed or whatever else this person may have up her sleeve. I don't know. So Virgo, what we see now is that you are kind of holding back a little bit. Kind of holding back on whether or not you want to move forward with something. I think you're reluctant to take steps to get to the next step. It's kind of like a reluctance to move forward of some sense, or you're not sure what you're going to get yourself into while you're out there. It also says that you might be reluctant to move. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Virgo. It looks like you might be reluctant to make some kind of move in this connection. Maybe this has to do with separation, but is there going to be a divorce? I feel like you might be holding on because of the way it looks. So I feel like if there is some separation, I'm curious to know how many people actually know about it, because there might be a front being put on. Just saying. Just saying. But this, I have some cards I'm going to pull now. They're romance cards. Ancestors. Ancestors. Some kind of challenges with the Seven of Wands. What kind of challenges are we having? There's some competition. There's some drama started. Somebody is able now to support themselves, but they may be feeling upside down when it comes to creativity, or this could be another energy that interrupted your relationship. We have Ten of Swords. That's trying to keep up with some sort of an image. Let me put these back in here. I did shuffle these. I'm going to shuffle them again. Ancestors. Give me a card for Virgo, please. was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Ancestors, tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo's energy and love, please. Ancestors, what's going on, please, with the energies and love? Please tell me about the Three of Swords. Ancestors, tell me about Ten of Swords. Ancestors, tell me what's going on here. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Romantic, dramatic. Ancestors, tell me committed relationships. So you were in a committed relationship with somebody, or you were married. There's an element, there's separation here. The Wheel. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. All these chords. Ancestors, one more, please, to help me understand what's going on here. Romantic, dramatic, committed relationships, being swept off your feet. New beginnings. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Okay. All right. I feel like what I'm getting here is, Virgo, if you decide to let go of this situation, whatever the situation is that you're walking away from, having to do with the third party, I feel like you're going to run into a committed relationship, and I feel like somebody's going to sweep you off your feet. I feel like because we've already gone over self-discipline, expressing your feelings, I think that because of this acknowledgement of emotions, that your next relationship, you're going to be able to express yourself better. You're being advised to walk away from some situation that was holding you back with affairs of the heart. There was some deception here. Somebody entered into your relationship and you were put in the third party, or you put somebody in the third party. However this energy goes. This could have been with a water sign. I do see air here. I see fire here. I pretty much see everybody here. But I also feel like there's going to be a new beginning with affairs of the heart, because it looks like you may have gone through a ton of stuff. You're being advised that you need to believe in yourself and listen to your heart and do what brings you joy. From what I see, what's not bringing you joy is this situation where you have stuck in a third party. I don't see happiness there. Let me see if I can get some messages. Ancestors. 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 I think somebody might have been, I don't know if you got caught up with an air sign. Ancestors. You know what's funny? The only place I really see water here is with Judgment. So this could very well have to do with an air sign. It could be Aries. Ancestors, give me a message for Virgo, please. It could be an Aries. A leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I think, Virgo, you're being cautioned to go after what you want. I think if you're looking for love and you're trying to be with somebody who is faithful and trying to escape this third-party connection that you're currently in, or you somehow still feel connected to, I think if you take a leap of faith, what you'll find on the other side is something that is tangible, just like you want. Solace. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Oh, when I look at that, maybe you could be meeting a water sign. Ancestors, one more, please. Rhiannon, sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So Virgo, if that's what you want, because it looks like you got your money together after something that may have happened, right? It looks like you're looking to walk away from something completely and walk into something new, which is awesome. And that's the goal here, right? So it looks like if you take a leap of faith, You might run into somebody, I'm sure you're going to run into somebody and have a new beginning with them. You're going to have a committed relationship. You're going to be swept off your feet. You're going to have what you're looking for. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Just a quick reading. Okay, something else just came out, I guess so. I think that's siege. I'm not sure. Don't laugh at me. Quiet time. Take some time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Yeah, okay, you're being advised to. That card was going to come out whether you wanted to or not. So you're just being advised to take some quiet time to figure out what you want. There's a situation you need to walk away from. There's a lot of things you're going to shed. You're going to find old habits like coffee, chocolate. Those things are all going to be diminished. You're like, oh yeah, I used to drink coffee every day for like 2 years. It's just going to be one of those things. I think you might be using it as a crutch, in a sense, to not deal with certain things. I know that seems very like, really? Yeah, really. All right, guys, I love you. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Virgo, good luck with that. That's hot. All right, love you. Bye.